Here we go. I'm here today to give you guys my 2015 beauty favorites, basically. And this is not by category at all. This is just like I went through my collection and was like, what did I love this year? What did I use this year? What was my favorite? And that's what this is gonna be. If this video is like not up to par with your standards, just bear with me because I'm working on it. I hope to have quality that I'm really happy with by the beginning of summer, and we'll just see how it goes from there. But right now I just wanted to start. I wanted to get this up before the end of January and just share them with you guys, so that's what I'm gonna do. This is just beauty, so I have some skincare, a little bit of hair care, lots of makeup, and this is in no particular order. I'm just gonna start with skincare and then we'll go from there. The first thing that I wanted to mention is my spin brush. It's called Spin for Perfect Skin, and it just goes like this, and you see the little spinny, and it's like cute. It comes with a couple different brushes. This is the exfoliating brush. They have a regular brush that looks just like this. They have a large one for your body to exfoliate your body, and then they have a pumice stone. So I've really been loving this. I use it a lot of the time when I'm in the shower. It just gets all the dead skin off. I have oily skin, so when I use this with a cleanser, it really helps clean it out. Really been enjoying this in the year of 2015. I will probably continue to use it. I do think I need to replace the brush heads. This was $30, and if you've ever seen how much a Clarisonic is, just praise the Lord that this exists, because you know that a Clarisonic is so fucking expensive. I could never afford that. This was $30, so I will link it down below. Next for skincare. Okay, so these two things are basically the same thing. This is the Mario Badescu Skincare Drying Lotion, and basically this is for acne, so you guys can probably tell I have some acne right now and I'm just trying to let it breathe, so excuse that. It's just like this pink stuff at the bottom, and then it has a clear liquid on top. You dip a Q-tip in, put it on your pimple, and it will dry it out. So basically I do it overnight. This is expensive. I believe you can get it at Ulta. The other one that I was using before, this one's kind of beat up. This is the Continuously Clear Acne Medication for Problematic Skin, Dry Low, Spot Treatment. It's by Serious Skincare. This is cheaper, and it works just the same, so I would recommend this. I only have this because someone gave this to me. I already knew about it. They're basically the exact same thing. I've tried both of them. They both work for me, but this one, I believe it is 2 for $25. I think this is like 17 bucks for just one of them at Ulta. So look online. I found this on the Home Shopping Network, so I think that's hsn.com, and I will try to link both of them down below for you guys as well. So I'm gonna move on to the face, and I want to talk about this e.l.f. primer. This is the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I know they came out with a couple of new ones in 2015. This is the pink one, and at first I had thought this had irritated my skin, but it actually didn't, so I'm really happy about that. It has sort of a eucalyptus, sort of like, it almost smells like Vicks Vapor Rub, if you've ever smelled that, and I kind of like it. Like, I put it on in the morning, it feels really soft, it doesn't really like bother me, and I like that smell. It's relaxing. If you don't like that smell, because it is really strong, you probably won't like this. And I like it because it's not super silicone-y, which a lot of my other primers are, and that works for days that I really want to do like heavy makeup or whatever, but this is good for every day, so I really like this. I would recommend that. Next, I'm going to talk about foundations. Okay, so this is Holy Grail Foundation 2015, and I will continue to use it. I need to repurchase it, but this is the Wet n Wild Coverall Cream Foundation, and just so good, guys. I'm going to be doing a full review of this. I'm not going to talk about it too much. I bought this back in the summer, and this is basically the foundation that I've used ever since then for like almost every day, and it's lasted me this long, so I really enjoy that. Look for a review coming soon. Okay, second, this is the other foundation that I want to mention. This is the Manic Panic Dream Tone. It's vegan, flawless foundation and color correction. So this is white. I use this a lot around Halloween by itself, and that worked great. But on a regular basis, if you're pale, you can use it to lighten your foundation, or if, say, like a drugstore foundation doesn't have your shade range, then you can mix it in even if you're not pale. Like, you can buy a shade darker and then mix it in and make it lighter. It has a pump, which is beautiful and great, and it makes life so much easier, and it's probably some of the best that I've heard of for making your foundation lighter. I'm sorry that this is dirty. Forgive me. This is the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. If you've ever heard of the Beauty Blender, this is basically a cheaper version of it, and I love it, and I highly recommend it. The reason that it's dirty is because I use it today. I use it almost every day. You wet this under the sink, use it to blend in your concealer or your foundation or both, which is a lot of what I do sometimes. It just gives such a natural finish to the skin that's not cakey or, you know, like too made up looking. It just looks like skin when you use this. So highly recommend, try that out. Make sure you really get water in there, like squeeze it out a couple times and then rerun it under the water. Great. The next thing I'm going to talk about is brows. This is really dirty, I'm sorry. I've had this forever. This is the e.l.f. Brow Kit in Ash. And I have a darker version, but I used this when I was blonde, and I still have some blonde in my hair. So I still am using this, but it just looks like this. It has a powder in there, and then it's like a cream pomade type thing. That's what they would call it. That's a fancy word for it. I didn't start using the darker pomade thing until recently, but now I use it on my brows almost every day because my hair is a bit darker. But yeah, I really love this. So affordable, guys. It's like $3, cruelty free, and just amazing. Just love it. And if you're interested in the brush that I use with that, this is the Kirkland angled liner set flash spoolie, so it has a little angle right there, and then on the other side it has a spoolie. So you could really use any brush that you're comfortable with. I wouldn't use the brush that it comes with because it's way too small. This is the NYX Wonder Stick Highlight and Contour. I don't know if they came out with this in other shades or not. Okay, so this is the highlight, and then the other side is a contour. Now this is like a little bit warm for my skin. However, and a little bit dark too, to be honest, but when I blend it out and I put like a cool tone, sort of ashy looking contour over it, it really works just fine. I like it because it makes it last much longer. Yeah, I would recommend that. I really like the highlight too. I like a cream highlight. It's easy, you just put it on, blend it. I'm really liking NYX products this year, so I want to try some more. Following that highlighter. This is high-end, but basically this is the highlighter that my holy grail highlighter. I love it so much. Actually, I would say it's mid-range, but yeah, it's just beautiful. This is the Balm Mary Luminizer, so it looks just like that. It's so beautiful. The packaging, it is a golden highlighter, but it does work on my skin, and I have pale skin, so I think it would work for most skin types, to be honest. I really enjoy it. I think it's like you can get it on Amazon for like 20 bucks or cheaper, so I would definitely try that out. This is definitely a favorite of the year. I use this almost every day. This was the holy grail for this year. So contour palettes were a huge thing in 2015. You got the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palettes, and then the cream contour ones, and just everything. This is the affordable version. I don't want to spend that much money on a contour palette. Maybe I will someday, but I bought this for my prom, which was in 2015, and it was 100% worth it. This was $25. This is the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro Palette. It comes with 4 different bronze and contour shades. This is a highlighter that's like a white highlighter. This is like a skin tone type of color. And then this is a banana powder, and then this is another deeper highlight. I found out that I could actually use this, but as you can see, I've hit pan on these two, so this is great. My only gripe would be the packaging, because I broke it. It's so cheap. Well, it's not terrible. I'm just really reckless, to be honest, but it is a little bit cheaper, obviously, than the high-end ones. and it's a little powdery, like a little messy, depending on what brush you use. You don't want to use a brush that's too abrasive with it because you'll just pick up way too much product and then you won't be able to blend it. You want to be able to, especially with the contour shades. So I use this one. I know it looks a little dark, but this is the coolest one. It works really well. It works really well for me. Highly recommend if you're interested in maybe trying out a contour palette but you're not sure what to get. You don't want to spend a ton of money because you're not used to contouring. It's great for people who are new to contouring. Just look up a couple tutorials, use this, and you'll be good. This is the NYX Roll and Shimmer in Platinum. And it looks like this. Basically, you take off the lid, and then you can basically just roll it onto your skin. It's really dramatic. I'm gonna say, when I'm going for something really dramatic for a highlight, I do use this, and I just roll it on my cheek and then blend it out with my finger or a brush, and it's beautiful. I use it on New Year's. I used a ton of it on New Year's because I just wanted that glitter look. It is glitter. It is like, it's fine, but it's definitely glitter, and it will definitely make your cheeks pop. Really love that. And even if you don't want to do that dramatic look, you can use it on the inner corner of the eye, and it really opens up your eye, or on the lid, or whatever you're interested in. I just think it's so convenient because a lot of the time with glitter you need like a mixing medium, you need glue or something to make it stick on your eye. This, you don't really need that, and there's not that much fallout at all, you know what I mean? So I really like this. It was a really worth it purchase because I think I got it for like $3. But this is the Ardell Wispies. So these are not the Demi Wispies, these are the regular Wispies. And they look like this. I love these. I like the Demi Wispies a lot. I think they look great for like an everyday look, but I think a lot of the time if I'm gonna put the effort in to put eyelashes on, I want them to be noticeable. This is the perfect middle ground between like something a little bit too dramatic for everyday and the Demi Wispies. So these are the regular Wispies. I got them in a 5-pack from Sally's. They go on so easily. If you've ever tried Ardell Demi Wispies or regular Wispies, you know that they just fit the curve of your eye. They're so easy to put on. Definitely recommend these if you're interested in trying something a little bit more dramatic than the Demi Wispies. These are still not crazy dramatic or anything like that. I think they're perfect for me for every day when I want to put lashes on. So give those a go. Favorite brushes. Okay, so I'm so sorry these are dirty because I use them every single day. I cannot get to a place where they're clean for some reason because I just use them every day. I use them today to put my makeup on. I use them every day. Okay, so these are the Real Techniques Bold Metals Holiday Collection. So I'll show you the face ones first. So this is the gold. It is a powder brush. I use this to blend out my cheeks and then also apply just powder all over the face. This is the 103. Just beautiful. Feels great. Feels so good on the skin. This is probably the best because I don't have any brush like this. This is the number 301 and it's for applying your cheek, contour, and blending. You can apply it and blend it out with this. It's really sort of like dense but still able to blend. So, and it's great for cream and powder contouring, and I used it for highlight one time and it worked great too. So give that a go. That's the 301 Rose Gold. This is the 300. So you can see it's kind of tapered up to the top to like a little point there. This is great for blush or highlight, or you could use it to blend out contour. It depends on what your face kind of is. I think this is too big for me to do contouring. I need something a little bit smaller, but this is great for blush. I love this one. So yeah, that's the 300. That's also rose gold. And then the eye brushes are all like a gunmetal color. So this one is sort of like, I would say it's kind of like a pencil brush, I guess. Like, it's very dense and tapered to the tip. I like this for applying, not so much blending. This is the 201. That's a nice one. I would say it's my least favorite out of all these though. I still really like it though. These are my favorite. This is the 202. It's like so small. This is perfect for eyeliner or applying like, or doing really like clean brows. This is great for that. And I just love this. I've never had a brush that's so precise for eyeliner, and I've never had such ease applying gel liner to my eyes. It's just great. And then the last one is the 200. This is a fluffy sort of tapered brush. I use this a lot to apply like a warm brown, as you can probably tell, a warm brown into the crease. Get like that really good blend. This is a great blender brush as well. Okay, I just found out my camera stopped recording like halfway through. Okay, moving on. So I think where I left off is the lips. I'm back. So these are my favorite liquid lipsticks. They're the Wet n Wild Mega Last. There is controversy around whether these are drying. They're a little bit drying. You definitely want to use a lip liner. They're definitely going to crust off if your lips are too dry, and you can't really reapply them because it'll just cake up. It'll look weird texture on your lips. It won't dry right. Basically, the reason I love these is they just last forever. I wore this to prom and it lasted the entire night through kissing and everything like that. I would say they compare to a lot of other high-end liquid lipsticks that I've tried, except for maybe like one or two that are just a different type of formula. But these are amazing. I believe they're like $2 or $3, so just give it like a go, you know what I'm saying? It's not much of a financial risk. I've had one miss with the formula of these, and it was like a sparkly one. It was like patchy and weird. My favorite one is the deepest red they have. It's cherry on top, and this is basically my go-to red. So that's what that looks like. It's just beautiful. It dries down completely matte. You definitely want to make sure your lips are in condition before you put these on, but to me it's just like you save so much money. Like, I don't mind doing that. I want my lips to be hydrated anyway. I don't want to put a liquid lipstick on like crusty lips, you know what I mean? If you're interested in something like that, definitely try those out. So these are some of the other ones that I really love. This is a lighter, more like pinup red, a mauvey pink, and then like a brown color, which could work for lots and lots of skin tones. Those are probably my second favorite liquid lipsticks. My first favorite I only have two of because I would think they're more mid-range to high-end. These are $18. These are the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks. The one I have is Blue Velvet. I have Weirdo, which is the black one. I don't know where it is. It's probably in my purse or my backpack, but this is what that one looks like. It's got beautiful rose gold writing on it. I know that's upside down, I'm sorry. This is what the swatch looks like right here. And you can see it dries down really matte. None of it came off on my finger. This formula is different from the Wet n Wild ones in that it's lightweight. It doesn't flake off. It doesn't dry your lips out. It's just perfect. You don't really need a lip balm. The only thing that breaks it down is grease and oil. And if it does, you can reapply without getting that super flaky, weird texture that you would get with a lot of other liquid lipsticks. These are a little bit more expensive, like I said, $18, but the shade range is just amazing and unique. If you can afford that and you really want a good liquid lipstick, try these out. Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks. This is the only hair product I have. This is the Husk Keratin Protein Smoothing Shampoo. Softens and renews. Free of sulfates and parabens. So that's what that looks like. I have processed and damaged hair, and I just found that this adds protein back into my hair, which is really helpful to heal damaged hair. I mean, you can't fix split ends, but it gives back what dyes and bleaches take out of your hair, basically. You can kind of think of it like that. But if you use too much protein, it can tend to make your hair feel really like dry and brittle. When you add moisturization with that, that's going to give your hair the best condition even when it's damaged. So this really did that for me. I just had the shampoo, and I think that was enough, because I think if I would have used the conditioner on top of it that is the same brand, my hair would have been too weighed down and greasy. But this was perfect for me. If you have damaged hair, just give it a go. I got this at Walgreens, so if you're interested, try it. I think it was under 15 bucks. Give that a go if you're got damaged hair or anything like that. Last but not least, number one favorite of 2015, beauty-wise. Changed my life. Coconut oil. All of those trends that you might see on the internet, on Pinterest, Facebook, all the different ways that you can use coconut oil. It's real. Like, it's true. It's 100% true. And I had no idea, and I thought it was a fad. But it's not a fad. It's for real. This is amazing. I can use this for so many things. I saved so much money just by purchasing this jar of coconut oil. This is from Kroger. This is the pure coconut oil. No artificial flavors or preservatives. I also like the one from Trader Joe's. This is just one that I bought because it was there. But it does have a lot of it in it, so it lasts you a while. It's bigger than the Trader Joe's one. I use it to take my makeup off, and I use it as a hair mask, and I use it on the dry patches on my skin. Just works amazing. And when I take my makeup off, I just leave a little bit of it on my face, and it just, especially in the winter, it just hydrates my face. I'll leave it on while I'm sleeping. And I wake up the next day and my face is just like amazingly smooth and soft. On Christmas time I was having a bunch of irritation and it literally saved it. I would just keep applying loads and loads of it, and it was weird, like I would apply moisturizer and it would like sting, but when I put coconut oil on it, it just literally like absorbed into the skin. Basically saved my skin. So if you want to see what else you can do with it, go online and search purposes for coconut oil or something like that, and you'll find some. So, and you know, you can always use it to cook, what it's there for. Okay guys, so that was my beauty favorites of 2015. That was 100% cruelty free. I know I didn't really mention that in the beginning, but all of this stuff was cruelty free and most of it is affordable. So I hope you found something that maybe you want to try, something that can replace your high-end favorites. It's up to you. So I hope you enjoyed. Definitely let me know if you like any of this same stuff, or if you tried something and then you ended up liking it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.